no wolves and no nosy humans. The people of Bellsfield can't afford to be nosy about their neighbors. Every month, we pay the utilities on time to the town for the bookstore and apartment we live in above it. And that's all anybody cares about. That kind of anonymity, so close to someone we're keeping a peripheral eye on, is everything. I don't understand why he's so quick to give that up. Simply because he doesn't like feeling connected to the land where his mother was born. She wasn't a villain. You know that. I speak to the trees because I know he doesn't want to hear it. It doesn't matter how many times we talk about the reality of what his parents did. He's always going to see it as abandonment. That they chose me over him and his sisters. I never thought it was quite that simple because I think they did what they thought was right at the time. I don't think they ever really thought it would take them permanently from their own kids. But maybe Tevin and I will never learn to see eye to eye.
I just think the more time we spend in the same place, the more likely it is that we're going to be found.
As he speaks, I rub at the mark on my stomach, the one that matches his perfectly. It's the only thing still holding us together in moments like this.
You're safer if we split up.
I don't need to tell him it's a weak argument because we've had the same one a dozen times. And it always ends up one of two ways. Option one is he gets frustrated and storms off, leaving me to head back to Bellsfield alone for a few days until he gets his shit together again and shows back up. Or option two, he caves and comes with me anyway. I'm hoping this time it's the latter. There's something about being alone in the Bellsfield apartment that creeps me out. The small, derelict space feels too empty when I'm alone. Too creepy. Too haunted by memories. And now, when all of our goals feel close enough I could touch them, when we've made allies to the south, almost enough now to finally confront the man who's been hunting us. Oliver Mills has had the upper hand for too long, and the tables are finally starting to turn after a hell of a lot of work. But if Tevin splits with me now, it will just be another fracture in our plan to keep pushing forward. We're better together, and he knows that. We play to each other's strengths. But I don't know if he's ever going to be ready to accept that. As far as he's concerned, I'm always going to be the mate he doesn't want. My wolf feels strangled just thinking about it. Instead of responding to him, I force myself to move again, putting distance between us as I pick my way through the trees. This would be a lot easier in wolf form, but we're trying not to shift until we're further away. It's harder to pick up our wolf scent when we're in human form, though still possible. The likelihood of a poorly trained tracker being able to properly keep up with us is low. What we've learned through this experience is that the people Oliver sends to track us aren't good enough to follow a fading scent. Assuming that no one gets here until after he hears about what happened to Waverly, the scent will have disappeared enough that they won't even know where to start. I shut my eyes as I walk, feeling my way along the path. I know it slows me down, but I can't hear the sounds of Tevin following me, so it's not like I'm in a hurry to keep moving forward. It's so hard to believe how we got here. Years ago, he was turning me away at his door, telling me to get lost. Now, he needs me, even if he won't admit to it. At some point, I'm going to have to accept that no matter how valuable I prove myself to be, this man is not ready to be my mate. The fates are too cruel. I rub absent-mindedly at the mark across